What's going down? Let's get it cracking. Gotta hurry on this.
Turn my music high.
Oh yeah. There I am voting. Next week, the election's gonna happen. Who y'all gonna vote for?
Turn my music.
Ooh. I already got my voting done, but did you know that taking a picture like that, that's me right there, taking a picture like that can be illegal? I didn't know that. I wish someone would have told me that before I took a picture with me dropping off my mail ballot. Nothing incriminating like your man taking a picture and telling everybody that, hey, I voted, and hey, it could be illegal. But good news, it's not illegal in Colorado, but if you are in Georgia, Illinois, Massachusetts, Missouri, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, South Carolina, it is illegal. Do you think that should be illegal, taking a picture with a selfie with you voting? I think it should be legal in all 50 some states. I was going to say 50, 52 states. I think it should be legal. But what do you think? Should it be legal? Yes or no? All right, let's get it cracking, man. We got a lot to get through. All right, today's objective, we will create an instrumental music loop in Soundtrap and explain the process. Yeah, it's tight. It's going to be cool. How will we do that? By expanding with loops in Soundtrap. All right. So here's the agenda. The due date. We're gonna give you that due date reminder of when your final project is due. But in the meantime, you'll be practicing and just messing around until you decide that, hey, this is good enough. I'm turning this in. We'll learn how to use loops in Soundtrap. We'll experiment with loops in Soundtrap, and then I'll tell you about the assignment requirements. Cool?
Another one.
Let's do it. All right. So your new project, this one that we're going to be working on, is going to be due on 11/16/20. So we'll be creating music with loops in Soundtrap. So it's going to be due the 16th. I believe that's a Friday. So you have a lot of time to get it done. So if you get in late, it's going to be late and you get points off. I got to put a disclaimer out there, guys. So a lot of you guys are just answering the questions. And right now, you guys are just answering the questions on this video and just not even watching the video. And that's cool. But I want to let you know that Ed Puzzle lets me know if you watch the video or if you don't watch the video. So you can answer all the questions and it says 0% watched. Does that mean you're going to get the credit? No. It don't sync to Gradebook. So if you want to get full credit or even any credit, you have to watch the whole video and answer the questions. That's the only way it's going to sync to Gradebook. So if you just go in there and watch like 50%, you still and answer all the questions, or you watch 75% and don't answer all the questions, you're still getting like no points. You got to watch the whole video. I just want to put that disclaimer out there so you wonder why, like, hey, I did the assignment. Yeah, you answered the questions, but you didn't watch the video. You just answered the questions. So this one right here is going to probably, like, when I'm explaining stuff, probably going to be the only ones that I will let you fast forward and rewind. But the other ones, you're going to just have to watch the whole thing, and I'm going to prevent you from skipping. I'm sorry. I try to be cool about it. But you guys are just, like, not even watching the video. You're just answering the questions. Not cool. All right. So 11/16, that's when it's due, this project. All right.
Another one.
You guys have any questions, comments, or concerns? Drop them down in the box now. We're back. All right, creating an instrumental with loops in Soundtrap. That's what we're going to do first. So you guys should already be familiar with Soundtrap with your podcast stuff. Let me go over to my account, and we're going to enter the studio. So let's click on enter the studio. Boom. It's loading up. There we are. Now, instead of choosing podcasts like last time, we're going to pick music. So let's click music. All right. And so now we're in music, and I think I already went ahead. Let's see. Open up a new project. I already did that. Click on loops. All right. So we're going to click on loops. So I already taught you them first two steps, but now we're going to click on loops. And where is loops located? It's right here on the right where this musical note is. is purple. I'm gonna click on that. So here we are with the loops, and there's originals. There's all kinds of things that you could look at. Um, but I think it's always cool to start like trying to produce or put together a track. Um, is with the drums, but let's see what I put here. Select desired sound, drums. Good thing I have this memorized, right? So I'm gonna click on drums, and so I could go through here, anything that's free, and click on it. Just a hi hat. And depending on what style of music you're into, like pop, EDM, like this is dance music, right? Uh, That's if you want a fist pump or something like that. But I'm into, of course, hip hop. I like hip hop. Oops. Oh. Wow. I didn't want to make an EDM track, so I'm gonna delete that, and I'm gonna delete that. But you see how it's pretty simple. But let's go to hip hop, and let's see what we have here. There's basses. We want drums though. Drums, hip hop drums. There we go. So you can type in what you want. And you could just scroll down. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So I like that one right there. That beat Latin fixed bass, and I'm just gonna drag it into over here to the track. See, I just grabbed it with the mouse and I'm dragging it to the track. Boom. And you see this purple thing is just gonna loop it. It's just basically looping it. But you're probably gonna want to make this longer because you're gonna want your beat to be a lot longer. So you could get rid of this purple thing, or else it's just gonna loop. Or make it longer. Let's make it longer. Drag it, make it longer, and then you could expand this. Right? You guys know how to do this. I taught you this podcast. And so we're just expanding the beat drum a little bit longer. Right? Cool. Boom. That's cool. I like that. And so now let's go back to Soundtrap. Let's click on, now we could click on some more loops and see what our desired sound is. Like you want a piano, uh, some loops, some other stuff. Let's go back to the very beginning of the track. Let's go back to um, our hip hop. Oops. Let's see here. We could do, I don't know, hip hop vocals. I spelled vocals wrong. Vocals. There we go. So this cool thing is you could play the beat. So play the beat, and you could go down the sign. That's pretty cool right there. So you can just get this and just drag it in, and you don't want it to start like you want kind of like want to organize it. I'll get into a little bit more in depth of like song structure later. I just want you to create and have fun. That's offbeat. So everything, if you're counting, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'll teach you that later. And these are all broken in. So every time this like locks in, it's like on a beat, like the downbeat. So see, it says 5 here. That's the number 5 up on top. That's a good place to start because it's already did like a whole 1, 2, 3, 4. Like watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's cool, right? So it like I just counted. It's basically on the number 5. If you want to expand it, you can see that it landed on the number 5. But if you could nod your head to it and bob to the beat, you'll know where you want to put it. And you could arrange it, and you could add that later. But you actually want to go through to the 5th bar. So that's 5th bar in music terms. But I'll explain that a little bit later when we get more. I just really want you to experiment now. So check that out. Boom. So that's pretty cool. And so if I want to add more stuff, like I don't know, it looks like it has um, a piano. If I want to, it has a pianos. Let's check this out. Let's see what we have here. Let's push play. Too much. Let's let's make sure that let's make sure that this is not looping. So if that purple thing right there, it's gonna loop your beat and it's gonna mess it up. So you don't want to do that. Let's take this back us a little bit before we have, because that was a little bit too much noise, right? Boom. Remember when I put Command E, Control E, I can split that track and get rid of it. Let's open it up. Get rid of that because I want it to be over by the end of it. See how it sounded all nice and crisp? You'd learn that from your other ones. So now let's like experiment with other tracks. Well, we can't use any of them. They're not free. I don't know about none of that. Don't like any of that. That's not bad. It's not. We want to go with the vibe that we have. So let's throw this right here. Not bad. That's pretty cool, man. I dig it. So you guys want to, experiment with sounds and things in that nature, and that's 3 tracks right there. Look at that. And then you're just gonna repeat the process, and I want you to try to, get something going for a little bit. Let's see what else we have here. Let's click back on here. The tempo. All right. So say like that's pretty. It's 122. It's like kind of like double time. But if I see this down here, right here, it says tempo. I could change that. Like I can make it slower or faster. So if I want to like make it slow, you hear the metronome. Adjust. And now it's 104. Oop, push play. I don't like that. I like it. I like the original. So I'm gonna go back to 122. Adjust. And it's in the key of B. It's down here is the key of B. But we're not gonna mess with keys. This cool thing about Soundtrap is everything automatically syncs to the key and it snaps on beat for you. You just have to make sure that you're hitting on the one, like we did right here. Everything's like dropping on the one. Not bad, huh? Okay, not bad. I'm not really a music producer. I'm a DJ, but hey, we all could experiment and have fun with this. Let's go. And then as soon as you start messing around and doing all this good stuff, invite me so I could check out your project and give you feedback while you create your stuff. Because we have a long time, man. This is not due to the 16th. All right. So this is a major assignment. What I say? This is the major assignment. It's going to be worth a lot of points. So these are going to be the requirements for this project. You're going to need at least 5 tracks. So what I mean by tracks, okay, I did 3 right here. You could easily see how you could get all the way to 10. Like, let me exit this. Let me just save this, exit this. This is something that I was just working on, just playing around, teaching myself. You can see how many tracks I got here. And let's see, let it load up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it easy adds up. So like, yeah, this track. So it can easily get all the way to 10 tracks easily. You have to have a drum track. So the first thing you want to do is add the drum track because that's going to be the heartbeat of your joint. All right. Duration is going to be 3 minutes, and you're going to share with me. All right. It's going to be due on 11/16/20. All right. So that's for a refresher. I'm going to have you answer all these questions in a multiple choice and to make sure that you understand that what's required of you. Okay, do it right now. All right, send me your project as you start experimenting. And how do you send me your project? Well, look at my email right there. It's Mario_Rodriguez at dpsk.org. That's my email address, and that's how you invite me. So drop it here in Edpuzzle, my email address, for you know how to invite me to your project. All right, drop it now. My office hours are 12:25 to 2:30 on Mondays. New classes drop every Tuesday and Thursday, and Wednesday and Fridays. You guys are all a part of the same class. This is going to be real exciting. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun. So let's just keep it going. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep having fun, and let's just enjoy this. This is a cool project for you just to experiment with. If you have any questions, make sure to hit me up. All right, guys, and we're out.